Jana here at Styles and Smiles. I just wanted to do a quick video because I missed Saturday. We were super duper busy, so sorry I didn't get a video in Saturday. I will do a for sure one this Saturday. I will be here, and hopefully I won't be so busy first thing in the morning that I'll be able to get one in. So I wanted to do one real quick because I wanted to talk a little bit more about the haircuts that we had just been talking about before I start doing a color series, I guess, kind of thing. So I want to start talking about color this Saturday. So for today and all this week, get me in any questions you have about hair color, about, whatever questions you have about coloring hair, what to use, anything like that. Let me know what questions you have about color. I'll start doing that this Saturday, and depending on how many questions we have, we might do a few episodes on color, just depending on how long that takes. But I did have one person was asking something about hair on Saturday, and so I wanted to just kind of talk about that because it just relates a little bit more about haircuts. Because we talked about how to choose like the haircut for you, and so I talked about, some of the terms to use, but she was asking, well, how do I know if I have thick hair or thin hair? Like, what's the difference? And so I wanted to just explain a little bit about how there's two different terms that we refer to when we talk about your texture of your hair. One refers to like the density of your hair, or how many hairs per square inch in your scalp. So like how close together all the hairs are. So that's when we refer to thick or thin hair. So when you say you have thick hair, that means you have a lot of hair or it's very dense. So if you looked at a square inch of your scalp, it would look like they're really, really close together. If you have thin hair, that's when they're more, you can see your scalp between it. They don't seem to be so close together. So that's thick or thin. So that also, you want to know that this kind of stuff for when you're looking for shampoos that are for your hair, or if you're doing searches for haircuts, if you're doing a Google search or a Pinterest search, if you have thick or thin hair. But then there's another thing that we refer to, and that refers to each individual strand. And this is what, when we talk about fine hair or thick hair or coarse hair, is what we do. So thick is the density. Coarse hair is if it's really thick. So if you look at one individual strand of your hair, is that one individual strand really, really fine or thin? Then that's when we say it's fine hair. Or if it's a pretty coarse, like fat around, so like the, thickness of the hair, that when it's one individual strand is when we say it's coarse hair. So if you have really coarse hair, a lot of times people that have coarse hair might also have thick hair, but you could have really coarse hair and have it spaced out a lot more, and so it could be coarse and fine. For me personally, I have really, really fine hair, but I have a lot of it, and it doesn't it doesn't feel like it sometimes when like I put it in a ponytail. It's not like huge around. When you have that, you might have coarse and thick hair, but I don't have a huge ponytail, but when we go to color my hair, it's like there's still more hair. So I go through a lot of color to put it on my hair because I have a lot of it, but each strand is really, really fine. So those are terms that you want to think about when you're searching for haircuts or shampoos or products that are made for your hair. Is you look at the diameter of each hair is coarse or fine, or it could be medium, or if you're looking for something that's going to, you want more volumizing because you have really thin hair. So thin and thick refers to how dense it is on your scalp. So those are the things that you need to look for. So that kind of relates to the last few things that we talked about. So get me in your questions about color. You can message me on my Facebook page, the Styles and Smiles Family Salon, or you can comment here on the YouTube channel, whatever. Get me your questions in so I can start kind of planning out what I want to address in each of my color videos to give you a little bit more color advice. So today is just a quick video just to explain those last few things since it relates to other ones. But anyways, Be sure to share my video, give it a like, follow, subscribe to my page, to my YouTube channel, so then that way you can keep up to date on all the other tutorials that I do. So I'll see you later from Styles and Smiles.